At the launch of DMZ, COD's attempt at the extraction mode, I documented my experience playing 20 games. I said my piece and promised I'd return one day to see what became of it. Here we are, 1 year later, to break my inactivity streak. From what I hear, the mode is sadly on its way out. I can't say I'm shocked, but I have no clue what happened in the year of my absence. So I shall play 20 more games, and we'll see what we discover along the way. You already know the journey began with an unresponsive EULA, which eventually unfroze to let me sign my rights away, along with a handful of other agreements, then the update that required restart, then some kind of tutorial for the menu. Here's a pro tip: if your menu needs a tutorial, maybe back to the drawing board. I just want to click on the thing I want to play. Interesting that I have no COD points. I used to have some that came from pre-ordering some game ages ago, then rolling that into earning more by completing battle passes. It got up to like over 5k, I think. Never bought anything with them, and now they seem to be gone. Oh well. Kinda glad, at least nobody will think I bought any. While I was thinking about that, the game froze. Or rather, the hub froze. Unrecoverable. That's right, we made it 5 seconds into the menu to hit a crash. Not even in the game yet. Do I need a bingo card for this too? Despite the menu tutorial, I forgot that I can't click anything down here. I have to use the keys, and eventually found my way to DMZ. Eventually. At last I was in, and still level 34, just how I left it. This looks better. Good to see they've tightened up the challenge categories here a bit. Oh, never mind, still a massive vertical scroll bar. At least equipping something works now. And there's that weapon case I got last time, and apparently there are a bunch of different maps now. Interesting, I had no idea. There we go, complete my look. I'm just such a big fan of Warzone. Looks like there are these active duty slots now, something like a persistent character that you infill with. Neat, and apparently you can buy more of them.
Let's go play!
Okay, I don't know why I was just assaulted by the noise of Scooby-Doo biting Shaggy's nuts off, but I don't think I'll be spending $30 on this. Bonus effect, spawn in with a free self-revive. Wow, they were able to slip back into pay-for-advantage territory and nobody really cares anymore? I know I'm extremely removed from COD news, yet for some reason I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about this. It makes sense though, the more old people who would have cared and complained that get purged out of the game and replaced by kids who grew up with this stuff, the easier it is to get away with. It seemed like I only had 2 characters unlocked, so I set them both up. Well, just like last time, let's make the first game be without anything, just to get myself adjusted with nothing at stake. Not that I think it'll be difficult to collect more weapons. I found some upgrades under mission objectives, and there's something called the wallet for extracting and storing cash. Well, hey, that's a big thing I wanted to be able to do last time. Are you able to hoard up money and buy expensive upgrades and flexes outside the match? That might be fun. The wallet should clearly be my first goal, so we're taking on some Black Mouse missions, which appear to be a very basic tutorial. I did actually hear something about how the faction progress got reset in the first couple seasons, and people weren't happy because they weren't really warned it wasn't permanent, so it appears that everything I did last time is gone. Oh well. DMZ Beta. I see, it never escaped beta, huh? Hate to see it. Smart though, beta is a magical 4-letter word that can get comment jabronis to defend you from all criticism. Well, it's just a beta, they know it's not finished, it'll get better. Yeah, and the point of a beta is to point out what you think should be better. What are you talking about? Alright, I feel somewhat reacquainted, it's time to go. No squad fill. Alright, the maps. Cool. How about we check out Vondel, see what's new. I was deployed towards the east of the map and was surprised by how gross and smoggy it was compared to the nice looking picture. I got to work marking a contract for my mission and entered a medium threat area to pick it up. On my way out, there were sounds of combat and footsteps that sounded faster than what I would expect a bot to sound like. There's no way I already ran into a person, but either way I wasn't ready for a fight and swam away as I began to feel very concerned, thinking that perhaps a fear of mine would come true. I was wondering if perhaps the only people still playing DMZ would be gods at the game who know everything there is to know, and with nothing left to unlock they just chase down players for fun. They could have any number of UAV and heartbeat type things and equipment I've never heard of to pick me up and I'd have no idea. I might be way outmatched here. Or I could go with the opposite line of thinking and say that the Omega Sweats have all moved on to the new game and the only people still playing this are the chill casuals who are out of the loop of the COD cycle. Let's hope for the latter. Bullfrog entered Vondel. I have no clue what that means. A world boss of some kind? I finally ran into a bot in close quarters and gave him the old 1-2 ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, and now I had a weapon. A nearby player was asking for help, but I didn't read how to reply fast enough and had no clue how to help. I guess if you're this clueless, you shouldn't be helping. Fair enough. Being continually harassed by bots, I continued to advance my contract. That's stage 2 done, but when my map returned, an enemy vehicle had suddenly appeared and some very fast footsteps ensued. Before I knew it, I was met with a blind Semtex, which was easily able to shred through my single plate of armor. It would appear he knew exactly where I was. Just a heartbeat and knowledge of the building layout? Some kind of advanced UAV thing? Who knows? Oh wow, what are the odds? It's singer and songwriter Nicki Minaj. Well, 1 year ago, my first game went extremely smoothly. I knew I couldn't expect that every time. Honestly though, I wasn't the least bit mad. What a comically appropriate way to start the journey. What is the quintessential Call of Duty experience if not Nicki Minaj dropping a pumpkin on your face? I could not have asked for anything better. I probably should have pinged 5 enemies though, whoops. For some reason I had it in my head that I had to ping real players, but the bots obviously would have worked. I replaced the mission that I did complete with activating a UAV tower. Yeah, I definitely remember doing this last time. For game 2, how about we turn on that squad fill to be a bit less helpless? May as well slap on the insured M4 I made last time, and let's try a match on good old Al Mazrah. Maybe the Nicki Minaj's only hang out on the newest map. Doesn't look like it'll be a talking game. We arrived by the river in bright and sunny Al Mazrah. Much better. Alongside my bros Ovoid and Hunter. Hello there. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I'm never one to talk in-game, so I can't blame them. A picture of a dog. Let's go. I mostly just followed them around, collected stuff, and tried to fit in. I found some kind of weapon workbench, which was way too much to think about when I don't know what's good, and attachments never feel like that big of a deal anyway. I also took a look through the new buy station, which had expanded with these crafting recipes, which I guess is neat as a way to give the random junk you pick up a purpose outside of a low sell price. Unfortunately, I'll never be deep enough in the game to remember any of these obscure recipes, or care about carrying them all the way to a station just for one of these items. My team pulled up in a Hummer, so I hopped in. We drove around in circles for a while. I wasn't really sure what was happening, but running off alone to do my UAV tower felt kinda selfish. I didn't want to be that guy who ditched the team. Eventually, we arrived at a small stronghold, which turned out to be more than met the eye with an underground tunnel system. I scavenged whatever was left behind. A keycard, a tier 3 vest that was pinged for me, what a nice guy, a medium backpack, and a gas mask. Oh, no, I can't pick it up. That's odd. Wait, I can't crouch either. Oh, and my boy Hunter appears to be stuck in time. I see. It makes sense now. I enjoyed a last look at my newly found gear until inevitably the connection timed out. Unfortunately, there was also an error in displaying the error, so it was actually just an error. Well, that's not so bad. It appears as though that game never happened. My insured weapon didn't go on cooldown, but I obviously didn't get to keep anything. Let's just move on then. Wait, upgrade to premium DMZ? Is that what I need to not get kicked from the match? Well, I'll pass. May as well try out the other new map I could access, Ashka Island. This time, a couple level 1000-somethings we're gonna have to deal with my dumbass. We deployed on the outskirts by the beach club. Hi, how are you? Nope, didn't think so. I figured I should take the opportunity to ping the nearby enemies before I forgot again. It appeared my team was perfectly content to stay right here, and one seemed very determined to snipe at some faraway bots. Was there some kind of challenge for this, perhaps? Is corner of the map camping some meta I don't know about? It felt like we were playing a BR waiting for the zone. Well, surely the level 1000s know better than I, so I hung out for a bit and cleared some bots. Checking out the map, which seemed fairly small, I noticed a nearby UAV tower was red. Maybe we'd see some action. And how right I was when my boy Calloway started pinging like crazy and got it down. Oh, that's purple armor I'm hitting. Apparently that's a real person too. Okay. Meanwhile, our sniper friend got stabbed apparently, so I rushed over there and was able to apprehend the culprit without much resistance. Well, comforting to know that the game isn't just full of gods after all. Or maybe after my encounter with Nicki Minaj, the game decided I needed a win. I went to try to revive and accidentally stole the cash out of his bag, which I promptly made sure to drop as a gesture of goodwill because I really didn't mean to, and went to loot the enemy bags instead.
Secured a tag. That enemy squad will be tracking you now.
Oh, okay, maybe I don't want the tags then. But I was walking away with an advanced UAV, large bag, pretty dope thermal sniper off the ground, and a big boy vest. Alright. We continued to loot the area, including a stronghold, which I defended from bots that were rather comically running towards me without a clue. I felt that I had contributed enough to the team to have earned doing a mission of my own, so I pinged the nearby UAV tower and we got that one done. Hooray! Plenty more clueless AI were sniped as a nearby player once again requested help. Unfortunately, nearby meant across the entire map. I was fine to just exfil to complete my final mission at this point, but my team had other plans, wanting to take the castle in the middle of the map. Alright, let's do it.
Enemy threat appears low in this area. Enemy threat is moderate in the AO. Enemy threat is high in the AO.
In the span of 20 meters of empty hillside, the threat level changed considerably. Clearly, this castle meant business. New squad mate? Apparently one of my teammates was able to make a friend, and now we were an unstoppable squad of 4.
Got visual on a boss.
Apparently that Wilson-looking thing is a boss. I shot it a bit before feeling like that wasn't helping very much, and I called in the advanced UAV to see what was up. It revealed what I already knew. There were a lot of enemies nearby. The team now seemed quite content to just hold down the castle. I was a little confused what we were doing sitting here, but the slow pace worked for me, just some relaxing looting, getting used to the types of things you can find, also fighting off some of the higher level stronghold enemies. I was very intimidated by this mysterious flashing sentry device, which my teammate may have found amusing as he walked right past it. I think it was a trophy. He seemed to think this LMG was good enough to ping, so why not? I'm sure it's better than my insured M4. There's also the weapon case here. I know that marks you. Is it poor etiquette to pick this up? Did they only leave it out of disinterest? Because I'm kind of interested.
Weapons case secure. Be advised, enemy operators are tracking you.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll just get that when we leave. At long last, when they seemed content to move on, I grabbed the case and joined them, defending ourselves on the way to the water. There was an announcement for the final exfil helicopter, but they still seemed to be in no rush. Rusted fridge key? Why not? I felt some urgency when the pilot said,
We can't stay here long.
but apparently that still meant over a full minute of waiting, which isn't skipped when we all got on board because I guess anyone left on the map has to fight over this helicopter. There was no trouble though, only me debating over taking a third stronghold key or a screwdriver. I figured the screwdriver would probably just get liquidated, but maybe it was special? I don't know. Surely a $1,000 screwdriver is worth keeping, so I picked that. Finally, a successful exfil. Nice. With the weapon case, the backup plan handgun. Alright, all missions done. A good 30-minute game, although most of it was sitting around. Even a challenge completed for using the final exfil. I figured that might be one. I only later realized I didn't complete that third mission because we used the final exfil, we didn't technically call one in. Right. Next I'll try to ping and repair a vehicle and sell a valuable item. Apparently completing a contract is required to build your exfil streak, so I didn't even progress my streak with that game. I figured I'd save my operator with that good gear just in case I want it for some other mission, and I could try to build up my other guy. How about another match on that new map? Based on my sample size of 1, this is where all the Nicki Minaj's hang out, and I needed to clear that negative association. My team was looking not only silent this time, but deafened. He wants nothing to do with voice chat, and I can't really blame him. I arrived at a very familiar location and was once again caught off guard by the smoky haze for what looked like a bright map. I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you. Yeah, fair enough. A year ago, it was funny to talk to people and hear about their experiences with DMZ, get the on-the-ground scoop, but I'm also perfectly happy with the silent games. It looked like Grobert wanted to head out, so I hopped in the car. It was only a minute into the drive that I noticed Grobert didn't have a face. We're at a point where I legitimately don't know if that's a bug or a skin making a joke about a bug, and I guess that's the future liberals want. I pinged a gas station to see if he would help me complete that mission, and he did pull in. Thanks, Grobert. You may have no face, but you have a heart. Oh dear, I appear to have set off the alarm. Oh dear, I set off another alarm on the way out. I hopped back in the team car quite cleanly, if I do say so myself, and we headed out through the sad brown haze to loot another stronghold. Aha, documents. You have the documents. A teammate went down, but it took me circling the entire building to get back into the only open door. Sorry. Oh, a DDoS. That must be what someone used on me in the second game. And oh dear, this is really swarming with enemies all of a sudden. I think I'm going to leave now. Good thing the Hummer EV 1000 horsepower super truck was there, with blazing fast and quiet acceleration to get you out of trouble in a flash. Hummer, we're never going to be able to escape the reputation of being what douchebags drive. Apparently explosive resistance is not a selling point of the EV, so I ran for my life, eventually linking up with Grobert, and we headed out. While covering my teammate, I forgot to cover myself and almost died for the 7th time. I needed to sell to a buy station for my mission, but my parachute didn't deploy, and I almost died for the 11th time. Thankfully, sell a valuable item didn't mean actually valuable, just anything with a price tag, so that was done. Kill 500 agents in DMZ. Well, what do you know? Someone marked an extraction zone and I was eager to oblige. Unfortunately, I found myself surrounded by aggressive AI and knew this was finally the end. And yet, somehow it wasn't. I got inside, having almost died for the 17th time. Seriously, how am I not dead? I must have some kind of returning player plot armor. With the overconfidence of my newfound invincibility, I decided to simply run like a madman straight at my dead teammate for the revive. Unfortunately, the body seemed to be thoroughly booby-trapped, and I'd finally met my match, an actual player. At least I helped add bait to the trap, as my man Bobo had a more tactical approach. He was waiting for someone to come loot, and called in a mortar strike to go in for the revive, as the rooftop sniper team seemed to be calling in an exfil. I stayed to cover the second revive, and with the weapon case giving his position away, I hit him once, which seemed like enough to scare him off, and our full team was alive once again. The roof was empty now, and I figured I'd call an exfil to at least get that mission done, since all I had to do was call it. It seemed like they didn't want to use it, which was fine with me, my missions are done either way, but they dashed for it at the last second, so I did as well, and we headed out. 3 more missions completed. Black Mouse Tier 1 was done, revealing the mysterious letter mission, where Laswell told me to climb a radio tower and upload something. I checked my wallet progress and found that I actually had completed the first step, and now just needed to extract more cash. I thought I actually had to complete the full tier of missions. Game 5 came the following day, and unfortunately I picked a bad time to start playing because the Season 1 update hit, which meant my biggest nightmare. 3 frozen EULAs, 2 minutes waiting, and an update that required restart. Merry Christmas. Then it hit me with an error that my data was corrupt and I had to reset my account to continue? What a comically scary message, if I had any progression to care about. So I said yes, because it didn't feel like there was much of a choice. I later heard that most people got this message, but weren't actually reset. They just did a little trolling. Then came the unskippable cutscene.
Need the power of a strong idea.
Oh hey, I captured that guy in the campaign. We let him go too? He'd broken no laws? Well, I'm not surprised. Then the movie froze about a third of the way through, so I just had to listen to the audio and use my imagination. And yes, I'm not making any of this up to make the game look bad, I'm just documenting the experience. It eventually let me move the mouse and was able to show me a few more frames. Then came the forced Battle Pass introductions, while it also tried to re-give the menu tutorial in case I missed it last time. Skipping past all this, I made it to DMZ, after the second required restart, the new set of shaders. Only 19 minutes after pressing play on Steam, I was ready to hop in a game. Impressive. That doesn't count the actual download and patching, obviously. I'm sorry that I dwell on this so much, but it kinda blows my mind, and I find this just as worth documenting as the gameplay. Well, I figured I'd take a break from Squadfill. Games like this are much better when played with friends, of course. Unfortunately, I don't have many friends, even fewer who'd be willing to install Call of Duty just for this. But thankfully, Alex and Raj were willing to hop on for some exciting DMZ after they got through their similar boot-up experience. Time for Al Mazrah with the main goal of finding a radio tower. Is that one? I don't know. As I got closer to what was clearly a transmission tower, I saw what might actually be a radio tower a bit further. I climbed up and it was uneventful, just waiting for a progress bar. I felt the thrill of optimizing shaders all over again. Next, without much of a goal, we just floated over to a stronghold to see what we could find and fought an army on the way there. I can maybe stop talking about looting strongholds from now on, as you may have noticed that's somewhat of a recurring theme, although this one turned out to be occupied.
I activated the UAV apparently.
Oh, that's a person.
Oh.
You really do just get lulled into such a sense of nothing's happening by all the bots. You stop worrying about the rare actual player.
Yep. He's waiting in there. Level 831. By the way.
I didn't even see him there. I couldn't see him in the corner.
Unfortunately, with his tactical dark building corner strategy, he was able to defeat my ungeared teammates as well. Oh well, I got the ladder thing done, which is all I was really here for. For game 6, I tacked on a basic stronghold mission, knowing that would get done, and we headed back to try Vondel again.
Oh, it's Misty.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the thick fog on this map. I was hoping it was just sometimes. Apparently these were Coney soldiers, so I got part of that mission done. Oh no, they don't see me coming. The fog is too thick.
Beep, beep.
We headed into a stronghold and until a player encounter.
Oh, wait, that was a dude. He was just standing there. He didn't do anything.
Honestly, average DMZ experience. Every single time. It's like, oh, that was a guy? Huh.
Oh, I'm getting shotted. What the hell? Oh, I'm getting shot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How do I get up there?
We had a bit more back and forth on the roof, but after popping up a couple times, he seemed to slip away.
I have a DDoS.
Activating DDoS.
No clue if that did anything, but
I have no idea what that does. We were attacked again while looting a supply drop, but Alex downed him with a sniper, only to get harassed by someone on the university rooftop again. I guess that's a popular spot on this map for sniper camping gameplay. I found a sniper on the guy we just killed, as well as his tricked out M13, and we pushed over there. It took us a while to find the way up, even though I'd been here before, but apparently the roof guy had nowhere to be and was still there. See ya.
You're being tracked by enemy operators.
oh, if I take his tags, I don't want that.
That's exactly what I did the first time. You're being tracked. Okay, I don't want them.
Oh, connection.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's using the DDoS on us.
Oh no.
The game held it together though, and you'll never guess what we did next. Another stronghold. Disguise.
Disguise.
Golden disguise. Do I blend in with the AI now?
Look just like them. It's uncanny.
There's nothing up here. I don't even know why I'm up here.
Windmill bag key. Need a key to get into a bag? Nothing too exciting. I kinda expected better stuff for the high threat level market in the middle of the map. Our armor was in shambles though, and an exfil was closer than a buy station, so we just headed out. An airstrike got called in last second, but wasn't able to do any serious damage. Well, to most of us. I got away with a couple solid guns and more keys that I doubt I'll ever use. Back into Vondel. The main thing I cared about now was extracting more cash to finally unlock the wallet. So it was stronghold time.
$100 imported tea.
God, this sends people flying. I didn't even realize last game that this was a pretty crazy sniper, a golden intervention with some kind of explosive rounds.
Oh, that's just a player.
The DMZ experience strikes again.
Another stronghold keycard.
What do we have, like 7 now? Oh, it's the Hummer EV. Let's check out the 0 to 60 on this bad boy. Ooh.
Oh, and it is silent. And the back seats are so comfortable.
We had found a key for the stadium, so we took a break from strongholds to unlock a fortress for once. The experience, however, was the exact same. A random HVT contract took us to the Cruise Terminal Fortress, where we found some safes to drill. Unfortunately, it became immediately clear that they were comically slow. Oh, there's a second safe. Let's go.
That safe is bringing heat your way. Be ready for a
Oh,
gunfight.
incoming hostiles. We can actually have fun.
I could call a UAV. Alright, update, there are not any hostiles.
We're just a little late, I think.
Oh my god, 3 hostiles. It's okay, the drill is safe. I dropped a 9th stronghold keycard.
I should get a safe like this. What the hell?
I can't believe they'd make the drill speed this slow in a generation of people who watch TikTok. Like, how do you expect people to play this game if the drill's gonna take 6 years?
So real. Oh my god. Please put on the Subway Surfers.
Every time we have to do an objective like this, there needs to be like a Family Guy funny moments clip in the background.
This is crazy. Like, this is beyond parody. Why is it this slow? This isn't intense defense. Like 3 dudes come in the door every 3 minutes.
Someone has been going the longest.
Incoming.
What hostile reinforcements?
Actually crying.
It's like,
We've drilled safes before. It was fine. Do we need a drill upgrade?
oh, and now there's a squad hunting us.
Drill stuck, restart it. Amazing.
Oh, what?
Alright.
Like, there's no prompt to restart it. I think it's just going still for me.
Yeah, I think mine's stuck here. There are a decent number of people here. They found us.
I have to say the 3 guys every 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's my bad.
You need to get over here.
Oh, yours is almost open?
Holy And what's in it?
Oh my god.
Oh, there's money. There was like a good 20 grand and a mortar strike in there, so I wouldn't say it's worth it, but
You could get that much so quickly. The safe took 8 minutes to crack. The enemy reinforcements were not intense the majority of the time, and the contents did not seem remotely special. Surely there's some way to speed that up that we were clueless about, right? But I've cracked other safes and they were only like a minute.
in the radiation, we gotta go.
My safe! No!
No.
I have some radiation pills. I can make it. I can't believe it.
This is so sad.
That's right, in the most laughably anticlimactic ending, we didn't get into the second safe because the game was ending. Bad news, I'm kinda stuck underwater. Oh, we're fine.
He figured it out.
The final exfil was inbound. We made it there, and it didn't seem like there were any players to fight us for it. So we made it out with a clean 131k. Shame about that safe, we'll never know what treasure it held. Wallet unlocked. In preparation for Game 8, I figured I'd take a look at my insured M4 and made the mistake of opening it in the gunsmith. This cleared all the attachments I had on, and I had no idea what was good, so I didn't really want to deal with rebuilding it, and just went back to using guns from the stash. And there's the wallet. It looks like, yeah, it's what I expected. It's not some way to hoard tons of cash outside the match to save up for big upgrades. It's just a small storage that allows you to take some cash back into matches to buy gear to help you with missions or whatever. Better than nothing, but not something I find exciting whatsoever. This is not what I was talking about last time when discussing wanting to extract the cash as a long-term goal. With the wallet unlocked, the only goal I really cared about now was gaining access to that Building 21 map, as I figured it'd be lame if I went the whole video without trying it. Apparently the access card is just a rare drop from stuff like orange boxes and supply drops, so I'd have to keep an eye out. I had several missions related to Ashika Island, and it had been a while, so we gave that a try.
Fog Netherlands, Fog Japan.
I recall there being less fog on this one, but it's pretty small.
Oh my god, shipment DMZ.
Oh, hell yeah.
That would be a banger map.
Every container is a stronghold crammed with like 50 bots.
Yep.
Like a fucking clown show.
Every single objective is a safe you have to open.
Oh no. Okay, this is foggier than I remember. What the hell?
No way.
We considered an immediate exfil to give me less work to do on this video. Tempting, but no. Instead, we entered some buildings that started with S and rhymed with Duncold, but no luck on that B21 card. A mission wanted me to take a laptop from the Science Center, which I thought would be labeled on the map, but it wasn't. A quick search informed me that apparently it's this building. Oh my god, it's a safe. I love those. Okay, it's not even moving this time. It's just like a null image broken bar.
Yeah, that drill is just not moving.
Well, maybe we'll swing by at the end of the game.
Exit is open. Secure
Oh my god, it unlocked. That's crazy. Thankfully, the progress was just a visual glitch. See, that safe only took a minute 20, and it had about 20k, just like the 8-minute one. I hope a DMZ player can explain to me what the deal with that was. I discovered an interesting underground tunnel area, but was separated from my team and decided I didn't want to be there anymore. We ended up being drawn to the castle in the middle of the map again to raid a weapons stash safe, and I found another disguise, but I just ditched the mission for wearing that. We took out the Wheelson and hacked it, which apparently gave us castle security access. Then we started getting marked by a recon drone and got into a fight with some people on the roof. Sadly, I didn't bring a sniper in. After running away from an airstrike as we were considering where best to push,
Picture of a
that
woman.
was a bomb drone. Okay,
I can't shoot him. I can't shoot
Oh wait.
that's me.
Oh wait, that's Sour, isn't he? Disappeared.
Another bomb drone.
Oh,
No.
no.
These goddamn
I
bomb
want
drones, bro.
help.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out multiple bomb drones can be pretty effective, not only dealing 99% of your tier 3 armor and health, but removing your name from your head to disorient your team. No, I'm guessing that's not actually part of it, but alright, that was enlightening. With that, my squad made up some excuses to leave, something about watering the cat and walking the lawn, so we called it there. The next day, I was once again greeted by a frozen EULA loading page and an update requiring restart. There wasn't even a client update this time, it's just every single day. Okay, whatever, you get it. In trying to find a new goal now that the wallet was unlocked, I noticed that I could unlock the Phalanx faction by completing the next tier of Black Mouse, so I figured I'd focus on that. I also had the patience to take another look at my M4, and was reminded of the confusing attachment system I recall hearing people laugh about, where you have to use other weapons to unlock stuff. I slapped on a few things that sounded like they didn't have much of a downside, and was happy enough with that. Ready for Game 9, 2 SAM sites, rescue a hostage, and assimilate with a nearby squad. I thought I heard something about the assimilation thing being nerfed from allowing crazy 6-man teams to only 4, so I figured my best chance to do this would be to go in alone again. Al Mazrah this time because it's not covered in smoke. I headed to a SAM site and sent off my first request to join because I had no clue what the radius was. It was a long fight to secure the site. Let's pretend I didn't almost get annihilated, but the plot armor came in handy again and it was fine. One down. I pinged my next SAM site and noticed it was paradoxically getting further away as I drove closer, until eventually the game realized it was being a tad quirky and the number started counting down again. When I saw this vehicle appear to hit something, I wondered if it might actually be players, but no, I guess the bots suck at driving. That's number 2, captured. Meanwhile, my guy on the radio had been yapping about the other SAM turret shooting down supply drops, and I remembered when I tried to do this mission last year. I got confused because opening a regular supply drop didn't count. It had to be a supply drop specifically shot down by the SAM turret, even though the mission didn't say that, but it does make sense. I lost control of the SAM site. Oh no. Anyway, I'd reached the supply drop, so that mission was done. Things were boring until... That's gotta be a real car, they're zooming. I frantically began spamming requests as it seemed like they noticed me and turned towards me. Not wanting to appear aggressive, my life was in their hands as I danced around just hoping they would welcome me into their flock. I was receiving no response as they seemed determined to run me down, but just as they were about to catch up, they accepted me. I had been assimilated. Awesome. We proceeded to run over a lot of bots as if he had some challenge for it until someone marked an exfil, which worked for me. My main goal was accomplished. I looked out the window and saw what I recalled to be Afghan to my right. Yep, definitely Afghan. We questionably drove straight into it with a damaged and low-fuel vehicle and got stuck. I knew these high-level bots were nothing to scoff at, especially with my one-plate vest, so I tried to play it safe for a while, until I got greedy going for a box, oblivious to a bot hiding in the dark corner, and got clowned on. My team wasn't too far though, so I crawled out, and my new friends came back for me. What kings. We headed to the nearby exfil as some fighting ensued. I only saw the one dot, and it sounded quiet, so I stepped out to see if I could help at all, when unfortunately someone dropped in from the heavens to annihilate us. Not the happiest ending, I suppose, but either way, I accomplished the main goal I had for the solo deploy. But wait, we weren't all out of it. Babs was doing his own thing across the map. I watched and wondered if he had any intentions of coming for me. Oh dear, it happens. The other dead teammate headed out, but I had time to watch. Minutes passed with not much being accomplished, and every time it looked like he was turning in my direction, he turned back the other way. At long last, though, he pinged my body, and eventually arrived. But upon arrival, it became clear that what I needed was an exorcism. Babs was having none of that and promptly left. Yeah, I don't know if the revive was actually impossible or what. He didn't seem to give it much of a try, but too bad. What followed was 10 minutes of aimlessly roaming about the mountain, doing drive-bys of the exfil just to get shot at. I really don't know. Until the final exfil was announced, and my body finally became consumed by the radiation, making it clear I would not be returning. With 5 seconds left on the final chopper, he made his move, and yeah, there was nobody there. GZ Beast, at least you made it out. For Game 10, some friends hopped back on. We got Will, who actually had a good amount of DMZ experience, and the return of Alex. What an epic Season 3 reference. That Building 21 card was the main goal, but I had a side mission to complete a raid weapon stash contract. They seemed rare as the closest one I could find was across the map. At least there was an S-word nearby for more rolls at the card. Being on a UK server was noticeable, which I will blame for any of my shortcomings henceforth. A Building 21 card, I think. Or no?
Yeah.
That's for something inside the building, I guess? I don't know, man. My hopes dashed, I started on raiding that weapon stash, with which the AI was not pleased, and they fought back by popping 47 smoke grenades simultaneously.
It's a very valuable lesson.
Thankfully, though, they can't shoot and walk up the stairs at the same time. And double thankfully, the drill didn't take 8 minutes. We all got nice vests out of it, too. I tried looking for the police station and remembered being confused about this last year too because it's unmarked, and I made the mistake of trying the locked police academy instead. It was around the water here somewhere. I also considered visiting this marshland fortress since I just found a key for it, but it was kind of far away. Then some kind of boss helicopter floated nearby, and I figured we had the ammo to try taking it on. I also thought maybe I could try activating the nearby SAM turret to see if that might help. If not, more supply drops couldn't hurt. While I was doing that though, my team was able to take down the boss without issue. So we swam out, or rather drove out, in this fancy amphibious car boat, and it's a B-21 access card, oh my god.
No way.
That's crazy. I dropped my sniper in the water. I wish I had a reason to care about those gold bars and whatever other valuables, but hey, alright, we got it. Now that I had maybe the only thing that I've slightly cared about extracting thus far, I was content to call it there and head for an exit. Why not try to do my other mission of exfilling using a rescue hostage contract? After picking it up though, we appeared to be under sniper fire. We ended up tracing it back to some guy camping in a radio tower. We harassed him back a bit, but couldn't do much, as I again cursed myself for accidentally dropping that sniper in the ocean. I wanted to replace my secondary. Oh well, we decided it wasn't worth it and sentenced him to boredom by going somewhere else. We fought our way through the city, bought some plates on the way, and called in a hillside exfil, which went unchallenged. Keycard obtained. Time to check out Building 21. Will was preparing us for what could be a very dangerous, close quarters, fiery shotgun-filled sweatfest, at least back around when it came out. Sounds like the perfect time to bust out my fully geared operator with a couple solid guns, my blue door keycard, and even some cash, why not? With this being a single-use card, I wondered how many people could possibly be queuing for this at 2 p.m. Pacific on a Thursday, but we were able to find a lobby. Here we go. Are those like enemies?
I don't know.
I'll test. Kung Fu.
Ultra One, secure values.
Contact!
Engage all threats.
Oh,
Where are my guns? Why can't I hold anything?
Down.
What is happening?
I'm so confused. I don't know. Why am I getting aim assist on these guys if I can't kill them?
It was an odd way to start. Where did my cool Red Tiger Target Finder M13 go? I kinda liked that thing. Well, we got to exploring as I tried to keep an eye open for where I could use my security room access card. It didn't take long before we got into some fights, but I say we generously. That was not very helpful.
Down another.
I think I'm stuck. Okay. I got myself up though, and with them finished off, the building went silent once more. I found a UAV, and since there was no minimap, apparently that just meant you got to see everybody through the walls. Alright then. I managed to find another blue access card, which was sadly the same one I already had. The shotgun was doing well, but I dropped it upon finding an MGL, because how can you pass that up? Well, I found the door for the red access card. Bummer. Nothing aside from looting had happened in a while, and the timer was getting low, so I tried Googling the blue access card in case I never ended up making it back to this map. It said it would be on the bottom floor somewhere, so we tried looking around, but didn't have time to do much, so we went back up to figure out the exfil situation. It got a little hairy with the high-level bots, especially whenever the shield guys show up, but we had called the elevator, and with the timer nearing 0, we dashed in.
Use elevator.
Doors closing. Those are the slowest elevator doors I've ever seen.
This is very suspenseful.
Truly. Will they close? Oh my god. Well, that was more interesting than the average experience, being locked in a close quarters high level area with at least something on the line since access to the map is somewhat restricted. Still though, it was sad to not care about any of the valuables, so not much incentive to go there in the first place and make it out alive. My keys were now full, and I was left without a major goal again, so it was back to the missions for now. I figured we could go try that fortress I found the key for last time. I remembered this area well from my first game last year, but I didn't think it was a stronghold back then. Shield guy was ready for me. Activated a SAM site and it was off to the Mawize Resort Fortress, which I unlocked from the top. Unfortunately, despite being a fortress that required a specific key, it seemed completely devoid of anything interesting, even compared to a regular stronghold. I kept looking around for some kind of underground tunnel entrance, but found nothing. This is empty, there's just nothing happening here.
Ooh, a munitions box.
Welcome to the DMZ experience.
Help me.
He's desperate, guys.
Oh man, some more keys.
Incoming.
Where's it going? It's a disabled vehicle. We saw the weapon case traveling on the train and thought it might be funny to intercept. It looked like we might just make it at our current pace. It would be close. Oh, last car! Yes.
No.
Wait, that's a person. What the hell?
Look at this car and we can-
That's like a human bot.
Human bot, no way. They're evolving.
Bro's just fucking insulting the guy now.
No, his name's a string of numbers.
Requesting
Oh, he's
medical.
pleading for help. What do I do?
Just
You
res him. Like,
apologize.
take all of it and then res him.
Oh, why would I steal from our future squad mate? The rest of my team was able to catch up and board the train in an epic action-packed Call of Duty moment. We started on the safe, which kicked off the endless flow of helicopter harassment. I occasionally tried hopping up on the train, to no avail, then noticed that the numbers man we added to our team had suddenly turned into a crazy tree skin guy. No clue how that happened. Is that what a disguise looks like? Unfortunately, Will had fallen between the train cars, and when the train took a slight corner, the game decided to crush him instantly. Alex broke off to go help him up while I stayed with the tree man. We got kinda destroyed by the helicopters, and I renewed my efforts to escape to the safer car. I wish I could jump onto this goddamn train car, thank you. We also came under attack by some kind of truck, and I honestly had no idea if this was bots or players. My question was answered when a classic ghost arrived at the top of my train car and encountered his cannon event. That was the last we heard from that team, as my team had made their way back to the train once more. Just in time, the safe was nearly open. We had done it. It revealed the coveted weapon case. We were passing through Rohan Oil, which just so happened to have a buy station to stock up on plates, and a rescue hostage contract. What a perfect time to finally complete that mission, and get out with the case. As we entered the hostage building, the prompt came up to disarm a bomb attached to him, and I suddenly had a flashback to the poor man I sentenced to death when I attempted to do this solo last year. With the team though, there was no trouble, as I shouldered the hostage and we made our way to the exfil that was part of the contract. Mission completed. Sadly, the weapon case got mixed up with some kid's lunchbox and there was no weapon inside, only a sticker. But quite the action-packed match. So action-packed that the game just couldn't handle it, and upon returning to the menu, all three of us were met with this low level of detail alternate angle view, which I gave several minutes because I'm always curious if it's able to recover, and I'm never eager to go back through the hub, but alas, it was clearly stuck. Yeah, I know, restart me. Suddenly my eye was caught. Free? I love free stuff. I eagerly scrolled through everything in the store to find my free calling card. Right, well the 10 seconds it would take to play out whatever over-the-top claiming animation was worth more to me than the card, so I backed out. Alex had headed out, and Will came to fill in for him. Yes, a different Will. We now had Will and Will on the team. I had a simple goal, Icebreaker, the finale of Tier 2 Black Mouse. Pick up the letter and tracker from the Vondel Zoo dead drop, and place it in another dead drop. I love how that was stretched into 2 objectives. Deliver the second item to the same dead drop. Okay. I had a premonition on where I might find the dead drop. Definitely didn't Google it, and we headed over. Aha, here it is. The zoo employees didn't appreciate me dumpster diving, but after making it safer, I returned for the second item I needed. I have the things.
Sweet.
It appears we now have to go exactly where the radiation is. We got there without issue, and I had a good gas mask, so I dumped my items. Well, that was easy enough. I figured I could check out the police station to see if they had any basilisks lying around for that mission, but first, why not loot the nearby supply drop? Gold skull. I wish I cared about the valuables. Captured a sand turret for some more supply drops, which got a bit hairy. Unfortunately, the police station was a bust. Just a whole lot of soothing hand cream, a gold shotgun in the basement. Interesting, but not what I needed. In heading for our sand turret supply drops, we caught a player trying to steal from us. How dare you? We wondered if he might pull the good old ask for help to come back to life. He didn't seem to, so I started taking his stuff. But then he did, after all. Sure thing. Sorry though, I'm keeping the scuba mask. He immediately called in the exfil. Now, maybe he wasn't stealing from us and just wanted to leave. Whoops. Well, fair enough. We may as well leave with him. The dead drop was done. Nothing else to do. All was quiet until a couple drill charges exploded around us, but they had no effect. I had unlocked Phalanx, my arbitrary goal. Sadly, none of the missions seemed all that exciting, but that's to be expected of the first tier. It turned out Will, aka Silver, had a B-21 card and offered a return to the action-packed building. Sounds good. I could take my geared-up operator again, bring in my blue access card, get a couple solid guns that hopefully wouldn't vanish upon spawning in this time. Here we go. Had my guns this time.
Let's go.
So these are not enemies. These unnamed people are so confusing.
I hate that so much.
Ooh, that NVL spam. Shadow Company warning, friendly fire. You can't tell. Way over there?
Yeah.
Friendly fire. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go somewhere else.
Shadow Company is now hostile.
Oh, sick. Amazing. Well, knowing from last time that the blue door should be on the bottom floor here, we found some hallways to start searching, which is when, yeah, that really didn't take long.
Self-rising.
Alright, I see the shotguns you're talking about. Alright, that's a quick one for me to edit. Let's go.
Yep. That's how most Building 21 games went for me.
I see. I appreciate the card. It's all about showcasing variety, you know. For game 15, I was desperately searching for a new goal when I realized one had been staring me in the face this whole time. The flashing text talking about the Koshei complex. I did some research and found that there were 4 entrances around the map with various puzzles to complete. Neat. I even had a mission for it, and we set out for a question mark. Arriving at the main city entrance, we locked ourselves in and loaded up into an entirely new map, possibly with other teams who were matchmaking into their own separate wings of this complex. We made our way through the info extraction quadrant, dealing with many sentry turrets and improving our gear along the way, eventually arriving at another door that required power. The panel said something is missing. There were car batteries lying about, so we connected one to gain access to the center of the complex, the chemical plant. It was very dark. I stumbled upon another door leading to the external ops wing. Perhaps no team spawned in here this time, or they were very slow to reach the middle. As we explored, we were notified that a team was extracting, so we weren't completely alone down here after all. I found a key for the L2 restricted zone, but didn't know how to make use of it. Back in the dark room, we found some enemies that dropped NVG. That certainly seems useful here. Much better. Then I found a heated madness barrel, seemingly a part of some kind of weapon blueprint, and an R4D detector, or RAD detector, which seemed to reveal some secrets on the walls. We spent some more time wandering, and despite knowing there was clearly a lot more to figure out here, we eventually decided to just head out. Called an elevator and watched the overdramatic doors slowly close once again. I was interested in this place. We would be back. Game 16. The missions had lost their appeal at this point, so I figured we could just try a different entrance to the complex and see if we could explore deeper. Plans changed when we spawned at the airport with a heavy chopper nearby, which seemed worth checking out. Sadly, it spawns in out of fuel, which I suppose is fair. The guy on comms started yapping about the warlord Al-Nar, codenamed Pyro for maybe the 7th time, which I might be interested in taking on were he not always locked inside some area that I didn't know to bring the key for. Silver then encountered what seemed like a player team, so we headed over to assist.
That's a UAV circle. I suggest not going into that.
I'm sending the bomb drone.
Oh yeah.
Target spotted. Oh, those are kind of really good. Okay. One of them then pleaded for help, which I'm guessing means the rest of his team was gone? I don't know. But we welcomed him aboard. It felt too late to commit to the complex, so we just wandered about the map in search of who knows what. Someone asked to be picked up in global game chat, so we asked where. He gave coordinates, and this seemed like a hilarious side quest, but sadly I don't think we even could pick him up because of that thing about squad merging being nerfed, and we already had our fourth. Then we saw one of those armored turret vehicles get called in around the coordinates of the guy who asked for help. Maybe it was his killers on the move to hunt down more players. If we couldn't save him, perhaps we could avenge him. And we had no choice in the matter because we were promptly marked by a drone and they made a beeline straight towards us. The LTV caused some serious damage, as I felt rather useless not having anything explosive on me. It was all I could do to not get run over. The gunner was tough to hit as he spun around and easily downed me. I got up and took cover down below in case they drove off the edge again. But suddenly the tables were turned as Silver was able to down the driver who hopped out, and Pink, our fourth, was seemingly providing explosive sniper overwatch from the nearby building and was able to take out the turret gunner and disable the vehicle. Damn, impressive work. We were all back in the game with a ton of gear to look through. It was now that the dead guy from before thought to warn us about the armored vehicle. Good timing. Or more likely, he was talking to someone else. Their loot was nothing spectacular, sadly, as we already had good base gear, so all there was to take was some soothing hand cream and some weapons that had terrible aim down sight time. Is that the DMZ meta? With nothing to do, we picked up a nearby Hunt Squad contract to find some more players. Even as a person who generally favors PvE over PvP, fighting players was certainly the most interesting thing to happen in this game so far. Our contract landed on a team that was zooming past in a vehicle, and they proceeded to lead us on a wild chase across the map and into the city. The contract eventually expired, but we had a feeling we knew where they were. Silver was able to down two, but our fourth wasn't able to help much. I got there late and was met with a barrage of MGL followed by fire shotguns, so I was of no help either.
At least something interesting happened.
Indeed. Well, fair enough. The hunters became the hunted. A couple missions got done though, and that was an entertaining match. It was back to the original plan then of checking out alternate entrances to the complex. The game had other plans. Oh, God damn it. I wanted to go here. A complete opposite side. Seeing a canal that led all the way there, I figured we could try boating. We immediately came under fire though, which had to be players because what bot would be firing at that distance? Things got rough, but they were unable to finish me off. Thankfully, I brought a sniper in with me and was able to fight back, breaking his armor a couple times, but he was landing headshots on the squad, and I might be next. With everyone back up, it seemed like he parachuted off, and we figured we should leave. There was a helicopter in a nearby fortress, which seemed fun. Unfortunately, when we got there, enemies activated UAV tower, and another fight ensued. They got a kill, but didn't push. Meanwhile, I couldn't figure out how to get upstairs, so was only able to help a tiny bit as he parachuted over. He didn't seem that interested in the fight though, and took the helicopter instead. Well, back to the boating plan, I guess. This time we found something with considerably more armor and firepower, and the slow drive up the canal was uneventful, aside from once again passing by the warlord Al-Nar.
Imagine being a warlord and your name is Al-Nar.
Some Aussie has a bad day. He's just, oh no.
Oh my god. We parked, finally arriving at another complex entrance, but it just couldn't be that easy as we spotted a team guarding it. I was able to break the tower sniper's armor multiple times, but all it took was one shot for him. I was kinda counting on the complex as an easy way to get all our good vests back. Well, they overwhelmed us. I mean, I have no other plans aside from this, so the fact that it's taken multiple games to get there could be considered a good thing. Alright, game 18, we can do this. It was our final game together, so enough fooling around, we're busting out the geared up character. This time we deployed much closer to the entrance I wanted to try. We made it to a nearby vehicle, and with some precise driving across the dunes, ignoring some teams that shot at us, we arrived at the entrance hidden way under the bridge, and deployed to the complex. Instead of dealing with sentry turrets everywhere, this wing was completely flooded. It just so happened my geared up character had a scuba mask on. How convenient.
Oh, there's trip wires everywhere.
Found it.
Yeah.
Making it past the traps, it was back underwater, but here, some areas didn't have a place to go up and breathe.
Dead as hell.
Bruh.
Oh, I could have went through the window?
Yes.
Oh.
Ah, you can go to the right side. I love the formaldehyde and sulfuric acid just being a gas can with a letter on it. We arrived at the dark chemical plant, but had found night vision on the way there this time. We wandered as I collected various documents, having no idea what they were for. I rediscovered the info extraction wing, but that's just where we came from last time. With the timer ticking, I figured I should really be looking up some tutorials if I wanted to see more of this place. I learned I should be searching for a factory admin key, hidden somewhere around the middle of the complex. Oh dear God. It appears my house is burning down. One moment.
Oh,
That's not good. He says
Scares
as he
the
continues to
shit
play
out
the
of you.
game.
He just said it so calmly. Well, my house is burning now.
Thankfully, I was correct in assuming my smoke alarm was overreacting to the toaster as usual, and my house did not in fact burn down. Aha, there's the key. Next, we need to use it on one of those doors off the side, apparently on the western side. Perhaps here. Well, now that's external ops. I uploaded something? No idea, but this wasn't the right place to be. After way too much time running around, I finally found that there wasn't just one western wall. The dark area was bigger than I thought. Okay, I found a new western wall. Kind of. This isn't it either. That article wasn't very good at giving directions. At the third western wall, we were finally at the right place. Ah,
Looks different.
insert the key. We made it.
Oh my god.
Now you can leave.
No, now we're in the factory admin. We hack into these servers, we can shut down the game for good. Gonna save a lot of lives.
Let's go. Oh, this is from the raid.
Oh, it is.
Reused content? What? We playing Destiny right now? We progressed down into the factory wing, where the threat level jumped from low to high. Jumping right into the middle of them didn't help either, but we got it mostly under control.
Advise threats are moving.
Oh, the elevator opened right next to me, what the hell?
I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do.
The rhinoceros and the sniper. Eesh, is that the sniper? Oh my god, what the hell?
Oh, what the
Is that the rhino?
Was it a guy that had a riot shield on his back?
Yeah, it's a bot, it's a boss.
Yep.
What ensued was an intense back and forth battle, taking on the rhino. There he is.
Run.
I stuck him. Oh no. Cowards? He's armoring up.
Watch out.
What a rat. Stop him. Dude is tanky as hell. Oh my god.
It's so Jover.
It's very Jover. But I have plot armor, it's okay.
Where'd he go?
Rhino's over here on me. The plot armor finally runs out.
He's dead.
The rhino's dead. Oh my god.
He's dead.
Oh, good, I can come back up.
Will's just hiding the whole time.
It's like, I want to f with him? Hell no.
That's kind of the thing we're doing.
Even with the rhino poached at last, enemies were still swarming, but we gradually got it under control once again. He seemed to drop more documents, which I felt compelled to take for no particular reason. As far as a PvE fight goes, that was pretty hectic. With only a couple minutes left, we needed to get out. We hightailed it back to the chemical plant, called in our elevator, and enjoyed the slow close of the doors once more. There was more to the complex, but that felt like a good conclusion. With that victory, Will and Will were headed out. GG's gamers, and thank you everyone for helping me through this experience. And so I was left all alone. Game 19. I resorted to my missions again, scrolling through, hoping to find purpose. Unarmed and dangerous, deploy solo without weapons, and exfil without picking up any weapons. Well, that's perfect. Sounds like a truly intense test of my solo abilities. We headed back in, empty-handed. I suppose I've been neglecting the other maps, but you know, they have too much fog. I checked my map, with my brilliant tactical game plan being to run to the nearest exfil and leave. Oh, they spawned me as far away as possible. Excellent. At least I'm right next to this dune buggy. The drive was calm, although the distance indicator disappeared, so I maybe ditched it a little too early. That's okay, we made it and called in the chopper, which upset the locals, so I retreated to hide in the grass. I noticed an enemy team had activated a UAV tower just across the river. Would they be hunting me down? As my chopper arrived, I noticed something rather reflective across the bridge and figured I needed to move right now. Bullets started flying, but mostly at the nearby bots, it seemed. As I approached, thankfully I remembered that the side doors were open and I didn't need to go around back. Having no other option, I lay prone and watched the time count down. 2, 1. We were taking off, but there was the team. He saw me all right and down I went. But just then an ATV rolled up. Same team or different team, I have no clue. But in the commotion, my downed body was of no concern, and nobody stayed on the helicopter to finish me as we lifted off. Wow. I'll be honest, I expected the joke here to be how easy and uneventful this was. I didn't expect anyone to care about me leaving early. I suppose this early in the match is when everyone's still alive though, so it makes sense you'd find more fights. Going AFK for 20 minutes and then leaving would probably be the easy way to do this. Well, it worked. I feel like I upgraded that mission to a Dark Ops challenge level rarity by doing it after being downed by an enemy. Well, alright, I'll take it. And we arrive at game 20, the final game. I figured I would once again go in alone, on my favorite, bright, high visibility map. No more need for missions, nothing I completed or kept would have any purpose. Why not just see where the game takes me? I spawned in remarkably close to a vehicle and an exfil, and lamented not getting a spawn like this for my previous mission. There was also a heavy chopper, which might be fun. I assumed it would be out of fuel again, but that could be a neat way to fly off into the sunset. It was indeed in need of fuel. The radio man said,
Fuel may be available in the area.
I don't know how nearby he meant, but I checked the local gas station to see if they stocked helicopter fuel for some reason. They didn't. Second, I checked Google. It turns out that it's purportedly a very rare item with only a few confirmed spawns around the map. The only nearby spot was at Rohan Oil, so I set off. Upon arriving, it wasn't there. Apparently the back of these trucks is a spawn point, but either somebody got here first or I got unlucky. I gave the buy station one final check to see if it was purchasable or barterable with some weird combination of items, but it was not. Bummer. Oh well, we tried. Why not go on a drive, see the sights of Al Mazrah, and take the time to reflect on my experience here, now coming to the end of the 20 more games. Despite all of its updates and new content, I must say my impression of DMZ is more or less the exact same. Last time I went pretty in-depth with the thoughts and what I would want to see to feel truly invested in the mode. This time, since I gave all my impressions on the new stuff as I encountered it, I don't have a whole lot to say that isn't just repeating what I said before, which feels extra silly now with the mode on its deathbed. It sounds like it's been phased out in favor of pushing the new Zombies mode with some other elements ported into regular Warzone, which I can't really argue with. If you want PvP with a more clearly defined victory, there's BR. If you want PvE, now there's the open world Zombies thing, which despite looking like a kinda sad thing to call zombies, I've heard that some people enjoy it as a chill grind type thing, and I can understand that. I really don't know anything about it, but in theory, swapping out the occasional PvP element of DMZ for some more unique PvE boss-like enemies sounds like a good trade-off. PvE players usually just end up hating running into PvP and even call it toxic as if it isn't part of the mode. I don't go that far, but I don't think the hybrid works too well for me either. I do generally prefer them separated. It's a situation of being lulled into complacency by chill, boring combat most of the time, then occasionally finding a player, and maybe you get them, maybe they get you. I think for me to be interested in the PvP aspect of an extraction-style game, I would need to be excited to loot enemy players and actually be sad to lose what I had. I would need to be excited to be extracting loot, period. A gold skull should feel good, not irrelevant. Right now, I just end up with more keys than I care to use, and a gun that might be marginally better than what I have, but only because I haven't taken the time to craft good insured weapons. If I did, that would surely be better than anything I could find. It looked like they added some more higher tiers of masks and vests, like ones that had different icons on them, but the difference between no gear and max gear still feels like it boils down to a tier 3 vest and bag, which is just not that hard to come by. There are lots of missions and objectives to complete, of course, some of which involve extracting with something, so you might be bummed if you lose a quest item, but that doesn't make the other person excited to loot you, so that's kinda just like the worst half of the puzzle. And I'm sure there's far more of those missions than there were at launch, like also all those upgrades you can unlock, which is an improvement, but it's still just a checklist of tasks that doesn't feel like it's getting me towards something. There's a lot to do, but none of it matters. I may have even said that last time. Upgrades for the sake of getting upgrades, as opposed to upgrades that make me better at doing the main goal I care about, which is... Maybe if I were still invested in the Call of Duty ecosystem, I would care a bit more about the various weapon unlocks and XP, but even when I played, I recall caring less and less about XP with the seasonal systems. It feels pretty pointless, and you can earn it doing anything. So it all comes back to the concept of getting rich, building up my loot hoard. That is what I want the core of an extraction mode to be. Whenever I heard people talk about Tarkov, it didn't sound like I'd be a huge fan of the slow pace and realism aspects, and also not huge on the wipe system, obviously whatever's going on with the massive cheater problem, but the part that always sounded cool to me was the hideout stuff, the market, being able to sell what you've extracted, build farms, maybe even save up and buy expensive flex items for your base or your character. That's the type of long-term goal I could find addicting. With enough depth, I would want to chase all the upgrades, even if they were long and elaborate quests, because I'd want to be the most efficient at stockpiling that loot. I just assume anything resembling an economy is too complicated for COD. I can understand a concern that as soon as there's any ability to transfer wealth between players, like dropping it or dying, that could encourage more cheaters for the sake of a black market of selling in-game cash, but you could have some restrictions on how much value you can load in with or what you drop that can be designed around. Also, I know the long-term economy would be challenging to balance. Eventually, you'd just be chasing a bigger number on the leaderboard. How many overpriced money sink items and upgrades can you implement for people to still want to chase? I don't know, but hey, I enjoyed seeing my name rise on that physical leaderboard in the World War II HQ. Let me build one of those in my base. And it's fine to get bored eventually. I don't expect infinite entertainment. I just want to get to that point of rich as possible after 1,000 deployments instead of after 1. When the game only seems to revolve around finishing the missions and getting XP, that just isn't a hook for me. Maybe this is partly a symptom of how customization items are only allowed to come from paying up with real money. Even compared to other live service stores, COD's balance of what's earnable just feels way off to me. What can you earn? So, the DMZ sandbox continues to be a decent place to deploy with friends. Maybe you can make your own fun, which is effectively what I did, because putting together a silly video was my goal, and that made it entertaining for me. Without that, yeah, I got nothing to do here. If your expectations were only ever set for a new Warzone variety mode, like a Plunder 2.0 with bots and more objectives, then this is totally fine. They made a respectable amount of content for it. I guess with the extraction label, people had higher hopes, but it makes sense that a COD side mode wouldn't be able to satisfy that desire for depth. I poked around the DMZ Reddit a bit to see what fans were saying. There was some gloom and commiseration after the discontinuation news. I first found a post that was hard to believe wasn't a sarcastic, okay buddy DMZ type post with the all caps, best FPS ever. But as for the general vibe I got on liking DMZ, a common one seemed to be, well, it's better than Warzone, but I don't think that says much. Like, you don't have to play one or the other games exist. Aside from that, a wide range of things like feeling it isn't repetitive, anything can happen, feeling like the stakes of what you could lose is enough to care about, but also a lot of contradiction. Like, half the people would say it's great because of how much slower and more tactical it is than Warzone, with those ADHD Fortnite kids running around, but then the other half would say it's great because of how much more faster paced it is. There's constant action with the bots compared to Warzone where you camp for 10 minutes. And DMZ requires teamwork, unless you're solo. Okay, so to me it just boils down to, I like it, which is fine. There's no need to justify what you like. It's just funny how the attempts to almost always ended up sounding like the III campaign marketing description. Ah yes, DMZ redefines player agency, offering an unparalleled degree of freedom and adaptability tailored to individual playstyles. It transcends boundaries and empowers players with diverse strategies. Yeah, okay, we get it. Well, yeah, it's fine to like something, and I'm sorry that it's being retired. I went there to understand, not to poke fun, my bad. Personally, I just don't find the gameplay remotely exciting enough moment to moment compared to other co-op shooter options where I feel more involved to justify wanting to play for the gameplay alone, which means I would have to care about extracting the loot to care about the mode. And that's basically a summary of what I was saying a year ago. Let me get rich and save up for expensive flexes and upgrades. It's kind of that simple. I remember some comments last time that were like, don't worry, they said they're working on ways to extract cash, but I was very skeptical because what I was talking about was wanting an entirely revamped core gameplay loop, and sure enough, yeah, the wallet I guess came out at some point in the year, which at least lets you take some cash out with you, but then you just take it back in to buy in-match items, which I never feel I need. Well, I was so caught up in my reflection, it appears I've arrived at my destination, the central high-rise building. I recall ending my previous 20 games in this spot, something about extracting my soul from my body. This time, I wasn't here to do anything rash. I wanted only to listen to the soothing winds and distant gunfire, to look out over the city one last time before leaving for good. Oh, well, you can't always get what you want. Sleep easy, DMZ. I suppose the final act of this video can be a few last words on Modern COD, because I've seen a question a few times recently and I don't know when I'll get another chance, because I certainly don't want to upload another standalone clone of the COD Bad commentary video. One per year really is more than enough. Apparently they put out some statement a bit ago about finally discussing their matchmaking approach, and this was some crazy news, of course, when they've been literally radio silent for 4 years, just full blind eye pretending that the ever-present anger didn't exist, because the blissfully ignorant casual audience is content, of course. Don't know what changed. Was it finally too impossible to communicate around it? Or numbers are down? Or I don't know. So they put out a generic acknowledgement statement and said that they would discuss it more in the coming weeks. Several people wanted to hear my reaction to this information, but that was coming on 3 weeks ago, and I waited as long as I could to record this end bit, but I haven't seen any follow-up to that. Huge, truly a big step in the right direction, as I saw some articles titled. I can also reference a comment recently, which I want to be clear is super nice, and I recognize the guy who left it. I appreciate the kind words, and I don't want you to feel singled out. It's just the first place I heard of this revelation of them finally about to acknowledge the matchmaking. It also alluded to thinking I should have skipped Vanguard to not burn out, and that I might like the new war mode, that they've been listening and improving the game a ton recently, and I've seen some of that sentiment from other comments who maybe still enjoy the game. So just to clarify, skipping Vanguard would change nothing, because it felt exactly like 2019 to me. It's not like Vanguard was so bad that I left. It was just the third year of it being clear it wasn't changing. I have probably greater disgust for 22 and whatever came after, just manipulative, nostalgia-baiting vehicles for skins. I don't know the details, but you know me, I'm jaded, so I don't know how much credit I can give for listening and improving the game now, when I heard that they were kind of content to let 22 suffer and suck, and now finally re-implemented some long-begged-for features as selling points for III. I'm sure the war mode probably isn't bad. But a big thing I loved about that originally was the suite of unique maps and objectives, and I have to assume that is not the case here. I think I heard it's one map and is only reused areas like the rest of the game, and taking 4 years to even acknowledge the ever-present matchmaking hatred is not acceptable communication. I don't give points for that, sorry. I don't care whatever PR talk they put out, and it's easy to doubt anything will seriously change because it works. And as much as I think the engagement optimized thing where your performance can feel out of your hands to some degree is terribly unfun, and I love the journey of going from being terrible at a game to being good and feeling rewarded for that with either a rank or just feeling how much better I'm doing. These days, with so many free-to-play things fighting for your attention and people being so good at games, they can't afford to let new players feel impossibly far behind, because you have to assume they'll just leave and play something else, far more often than they'd feel motivated to stay and improve. I do get it. I just don't see any reason to engage with it. Anyway, some people wanted to hear about the matchmaking thing. Sorry that I didn't exactly bring any new material to the table, but you know, that's how it is. Talking about COD is my best hits, I guess. Even if I stepped away from the game to avoid having my channel just pander to that repetitive negativity, you can never fully escape it, I guess. Or maybe it's because I've never been too harsh about it. I've always tried to avoid any kind of dramatic, why I'm quitting COD cringe thing, because that kind of reeks of something someone will go back on in a month. Plus, who cares? It's just a game, plus ratio. But then I get some comments not quite getting it, like back on that video I did before the III launch, suggesting that I try out the beta to see what I thought. But the point I'm always trying to illustrate, maybe poorly, is I don't like the game. If you didn't pick up on that, it feels rotten to its core. Playing a beta, maybe I can make a silly video, but it won't give me any useful information because we're long past the reason for buying a game being the gunplay feeling good, or a new kill streak, a fresh created class system, or the time to kill or whatever. Of course the gunplay will feel fine, it's COD. It's the everything else that makes it feel gross and pointless to me. Why would I discuss that a gun feels good? So yeah, maybe I should be more harsh. If you're someone who wants to hear my thoughts about COD, I appreciate that, I really do. It's extremely humbling to think anybody cares what I have to say. Maybe it's even somewhat nostalgic, comforting, if you've been around for a while. And that is very wholesome to hear, I'm not being facetious. So I'm happy to check in every holiday season or whatever, but I hope that you understand a simple truth. My thoughts are, it sucks. If you ever think, I wonder what Sour thinks about this, I want you to hear my voice echo in your head. It sucks. I don't like the game. I don't care about it, and I don't think about it. Beyond, I don't like it, no further COD thoughts exist. How can I have thoughts when I don't play it? You're asking an ignorant person for thoughts. Which means I have to assume you just want to hear me be negative and reaffirm what you already believe, which I do kind of understand, I get that. Or maybe it's like how people love the experts react genre, as if I'm seen as a subject matter expert because of my history with the franchise, and therefore my reactions to it have some kind of value. So again, I appreciate you thinking of me like that, but you have to know by now what I'm going to say. When it's infrequent like this, a couple times a year, I'll admit I don't hate putting together these silly rants. It can be a fun challenge to come up with new ways to word the same opinion. I do think it can be kind of funny. Why else would I be bothering to respond to it at all? But I went another direction for a reason. I didn't want my channel to just be that. I don't respect that. Sinking into that negative cesspool to just farm that oh-so-clickable hatred and dedicate my channel to buying a game every year just to hate on it, dragging everyone down when you could just do something else. I don't care if people still buy the game. Obviously, if you still have fun, then have fun. Everyone's free to like what they like. But I do wish people would stop buying it and acting surprised when they get the same thing they were mad about last time. It's so frustrating to watch happen. I know that I bought in longer than most, maybe giving it too long of a chance, but I don't feel as though I was ever under any delusions about what I was getting. I knew what to expect, but I still had justifications. I enjoyed the videos, and seeing other people were still enjoying them enough to continue, and I felt I should see it through. When it was clearly not changing and enough people were saying, I stopped playing, I don't need the tips, I just watch for fun, it was clearly time to move on. And I must admit, now that it's been 2 years, and I've spoke with actions, not just words, a thought that is starting to cross my mind if I'm asked for thoughts is, you can't possibly care much about my thoughts, because if you listen to them, you would know all this by now. Outside of maybe some small concessions you can hope for, the game isn't changing, you gotta understand that, just stop playing if you don't like it. And small stuff isn't enough for me anyway, even if they did some crazy stuff, like they said, you know what, we're wrong about this and that, we're gonna make all these sweeping changes, matchmaking, it's pre-2019, Spawns 2 for that matter, because they suck ass, all that secret engagement BS we've been trying to pull on you, yeah, it's even though it's been working, actually bad idea, and the store, it's gone, we're giving our studios full creative freedom and longer deadlines, we're willing to leave billions on the table, even though that's probably illegal or something, but hey, we just want to make a fun product we believe in. Even in that bizarro world, I still wouldn't want to go back to full-time coverage or anything. The window to win me back has simply passed. I couldn't go say, hey guys, this is how you earn the mastery camo without feeling like a moron who was tricked into crawling back. At a certain point, you just gotta say, you lost me as a customer and move on. Because even if something got better, I have lost too much trust, so I would just be paranoid about it creeping back to how it was. I find the core gameplay pointless now, and I always say that's all that really matters. Are you having fun or not? If you are, then I'm sure you're able to put up with a lot more BS. A big part of why I avoid COD news like the plague is because I know if I see something annoying, the rants will start forming in my head, and I don't want to do that, so I just block it all out completely. So peaceful. But some always get through. Some people came to me about how they think their XP might be manipulated, or that they think Activision is trying to put in secret bots, which sounds absurd, come on. But I do think it's funny because I always wondered if they would try that as the perfect solution to matchmaking complaints if you get away with it. Let everybody do well. But yeah, I doubt it, because you can't get away with that. And with the manipulated XP or whatever, sorry, all I can think is, why are you telling me what I said 2 years ago? Why do you think I left? There was a clear pattern of that. Please stop being surprised. I was linked this image, apparently some dev reactions to a joke at the Game Awards about the short campaign this year. But yeah, the metrics that COD absolutely destroys the God of War games. Imagine having short user engagement once your game is consumed. I'm told there was more. Are these real adults? Jesus Christ, mask off, no shame. Metrics are the only thing that matter. Like someone who thinks your bank account is your value as a person. Oh, you don't have 5 Lambos? You're poor. I win this argument. Hey, crazy thought. Maybe they had a feeling, just an inkling, that their user engagement would drop off after the game was consumed, and yet they chose to make a story game with some artistic value despite that. Does that not compute to these people? Not maximizing revenue with annual release slop? Why would anyone do that? It must be because they don't know how. They must be dumb. What's integrity? Laughably immature reaction to a joke. And how was that II engagement going? So good that you needed to panic release something resembling a sequel? Look, COD has always been an annual cash cow release after the first, couple. It didn't take long into the series to be less and less about soul and creativity. That kind of happens with everything, as the original creators that had something to prove move on. But now, no longer even being one primary studio somewhat allowed to pursue their vision every other year, but a mega machine churning out this algorithmic reboot nonsense under what sounds like strict Activision rule. It's just not something I want to engage with. And this is all coming from a bit of a live service Andy. It's not like I only deign to touch artistic indie games. You probably know I like goddamn Destiny. They most recently laid off 8% of their talented and beloved staff in desperate cost cutting. Morale's destroyed, studios falling apart apparently. There's always talk of the evil upper management. And then there's the infamous approach to not over-delivering so as to not raise expectations. They're masters of reusing and repacking old content as a way to keep stuff flowing. Plus everyone complains about their cosmetics too, of course. And yet coming from COD, it's hilarious how it can feel innocent to me. There's much more to earn through gameplay in comparison. Even the store stuff I can earn for free, with a deep social co-op endgame that I find engaging instead of manipulated and pointless, purely opinion what you find fun of course, but then also the communication feeling far more direct and less marketing wordy, since at least it's one studio for the most part. The Chad game director even comes on video to do a little heart-to-heart now and then. There's some skill matching in PvP of course, but they've been absurdly transparent about it, presenting graphs and bothering to justify every decision, going back and forth on it. Even if you disagree with something, it's not this shady, never mention it manipulation secret thing, which was always the biggest turnoff. But my whole point is, just imagine how low my opinion of COD has to be for me to be this positive about Destiny. In the last few years I was around, COD exuded an energy of, we don't need to pay attention to what you want. We have a huge casual audience, we have our metrics, we'll be just fine. The touch of the tism people like myself who are online and care about games this much to be looking into manipulated XP are not needed or wanted. I hope people understand when I say the whole hate complaining thing. I'm not saying you should just keep playing in silence. There's always this, oh, what do you mean? We shouldn't complain? We should just take it lying down? No, the message isn't just accept everything as is and never talk about what you think should change, because I know that everything is a slippery slope and companies will always get away with whatever they're allowed to. They could always do so much better if pushed to, and that would be amazing to see. And it will only ever happen if enough people leave and numbers get low enough. So all I'm saying is, after a certain point, if you really have stopped enjoying it and you find yourself always complaining, then yes, stop complaining and stop playing, because you will be happier. Plus, it's more effective in forcing change if you want to come back at a later date. The one complaint I always think is the dumbest with how much I see it is the store stuff is too expensive. 20 bucks for an emblem and a skin? What a scam. Like, yeah, obviously, and it's funny to joke about, but it's only a scam if you were even considering buying it. I see people wasting energy actually campaigning for a $20 bundle to be $8 instead or whatever. Why is that what you're choosing to fight for? People will be out here literally complaining that they should put more better stuff in a bundle to make it better value. I've seen, I would buy this if it had this and this in it, and it always gets upvoted because it sounds like a criticism of the store, which is neuron activation, store bad. But really they're arguing for putting more stuff in the store. Like what? Why not make the issue a better balance of stuff to earn in game? I thought that's what actually mattered. There is no price that'll make a bundle worth buying for me, which is why it's priced for whales. We all know this. If anything, I want it to be more expensive so we can really laugh at whoever buys it. Please make every bundle $100. Thank you. So, I have no problems checking in with COD, like doing this thing with DMZ. It's fun to visit, see what's up for old time's sake. I can keep doing stuff like this now and then. I'm just not going to buy the game or become a full-time player. That thought is preposterous. And then, of course, there's the second part of all this I always get into with how the coverage videos don't make sense for me anymore because it feels too dumb and lame to attempt to make the same tip videos I've always made when I'm competing with a million people who do it flashier and faster. Nobody needs me to script up a news video that comes a day or two late or to be the 50th person to talk about camos. I can actually bring it back to that big comment earlier where I replied and yapped about some of this stuff. He got back to say that the attention to detail and stuff like guides was very much appreciated. The effort, the subtitles even, the personal touch, and so on. And I very much appreciate your appreciation. Again, thank you for the kind words. But I do think it's hilarious that you use the analogy of a good store that you would choose over others. Well, there's a reason that small stores go out of business when your Amazons and Walmarts roll into town. Those little things aren't what matter on YouTube, and it's not like I think I deserve to exist either. I know that I can't provide that level of convenience, especially when we're talking teams of people putting stuff out. I'm really not special, and that niche stresses me out too much, because the thing about being obsessed over details like that is that it all takes a long time. Anyway, yes, thank you, and I can totally see checking out Extinction in the old COD journey. I just want to make stuff and share it, despite not liking getting that much attention. Took me a while to figure that out. But this just feels like the natural progression of where I had to go. Just gonna make what I feel like I should be making, because I don't really know how else to guide my decisions. But we've slipped into unrelated yapping territory. Did this video benefit from a fourth act? No, not really. The YouTube meta thing would have been to end the video abruptly as soon as I finished the 20th game. All that review nonsense, just hurting retention. I don't know why those endings bother me. Like, come on, at least try to conclude your video. Just bam, can't let them see the end coming or they might click off early. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye to DMZ. Truly a moment to press F as it gets gradually phased out. They tried, I think. Some developers were no doubt trying, but were maybe not given the necessary time and freedom to make something that had the depth to stick around. And I suppose it's also time to say goodbye to modern CODs. I can't imagine having much more to say on the matter. Until perhaps another thrilling campaign next holiday season for me to borrow, I can only dream. Thanks for